Who were trapped in a cave in Southwest Virginia have now been rescued. They had been stuck there since Friday. I want to bring in CNN's Ryan Young. Ryan, what do we know about the condition of these men?
Yeah, this is great news so far. We're still waiting to figure out from authorities what the exact conditions are, but we do know this. It seems like at least 4 of the men have been taken to a local hospital, but there is one of the cave divers who went to a trauma center. And in fact, they had to use an air rescue helicopter to get him to that trauma center. So it seems like at least one of the men has a worse condition than the others. They were concerned with hypothermia. If we showed the front of that hole where the cave was, it goes down, descends quite far down. In fact, we're told the temperature down there was probably below 50. And some of the men went down there with a T-shirt on Friday. So once it became quite cold, it was hard for them to get out of there. They were scared of hypothermia. A 22-year-old was able to free himself from that hole, get some help, and maybe call 911 because we know the cell phones did not work down there. This is a rescue operation where they had a lot of veteran cave divers who were able to go down there. What they were worried about is they wanted to make sure that they could get the men warm, get them some energy, get them fed so they could probably crawl out themselves because they didn't want to put ropes down to that hole because that would be a different kind of operation. But what we do know right now is after several hours of this operation, they've been able to get the men out of that hole. Not sure of conditions just yet. In fact, as we were reading through a news release just earlier, they said if the men had to be transported to the hospital, it would take some time before their names and conditions would be released. So we see that's what they're doing so far. Hopefully we'll get a bigger update a little later on. But the good news at this hour, since being there Friday and conditions changing with all that rain and that cold, damp air down there, all the men are free.